Hey guys, it's Jedd here from Disrupt Tutoring, here to help you out with another maths problem. Let's look at the question. We've got John traveled by car at an average speed of 80 kilometers per hour for 4.5 hours. Calculate how far he traveled. Now a question like this, guys, you will not be able to answer unless you remember the formula for distance, speed, and time questions. And luckily, there is a very useful diagram that can help you remember. So we've got a little triangle and we split that up, and we've got D, S, T inside the triangle. DST, D stands for distance, S stands for speed, T stands for time. Now, why is this triangle useful? Now, if you're trying to calculate D, you know that you need to times speed and time. If you're trying to find the speed, you know you're going to divide D by T. And if you're trying to find time, you know you're going to divide distance by speed. So it's very, very useful indeed. Let's have a look at what we've got. So distance, we don't know. So we're trying to calculate that. Speed is going to be 80 kilometers per hour. And then in time, we've got 4.5 hours. Right, so we can see that we're trying to solve for D, and with D, we're going to have speed times time. So let's write that. So we've got distance is equal to speed times time. Brilliant. Now all we have to do is put in our values. So we know speed is 80 k's an hour. So we're going to put 80 in over there. And we know that time is 4.5 hours. So we can write that as 4.5. Okay. Moving on to the next step. We've got 80. Now let's convert the 4.5 into a common fraction, and we do that by timesing the 4 by 2 and then adding 1. So 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9, and that goes over 2. Brilliant. Now what we can do is simplify. So we know that 80 over 1, and that helps us know that the 1 times is the 2 and the 80 times is the 9. Now we can simplify. 2 goes into itself once, and it goes into 80 40 times. Right, so now we've got 40 times 9 and 1 times 1. 40 times 9, let's try and do that in our heads. It would be 4 times 9 is 36, and we just add a 0, so that would be 360. And 1 times 1 is 1, which means it's 360 over 1, but we don't need to write that because we know the answer is 360, and that's going to be 360 kilometers. Okay, so remember to write your kilometers in there as well. Right, guys, that's all from me. Hope you've enjoyed this question. Remember to look us up on our website. If you can't find an answer to the question that is plaguing you, be sure to send us a message either via WhatsApp or email, and we will reply with your personalized video, and we will even give you a shout out. Hope you're doing well, and until next time, stay epic.